If you want to check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. Available exclusively on odds.com. Have a happy holidays. A Merry Christmas. Enjoy the next few days. A lot of sports action for us. Let's get paid in full. Get that cash. We move on to 4:30 p.m. action on December 26th. Saturday, December 26th. Prince of the City. I love that shit. Okay. San Francisco 49ers 5-9, 4-3 on the road. Arizona Cardinals 8-6, 4-3 at home. State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. Arizona opening up at -4. They're now up to -5. Bebsy, with our Niners, it was such an easy. I wanted it on the Tuesday. You told me not to. By waiting till Sunday, I got a better number on the Cowboys. It's just that Mullins, who now will not be starting, Mullins is just so untrustworthy with picks and turnovers and fumbles that
it does not protect that ball.
You have to fade the Niners when he's the starter, and overs are going to be in play, team totals with the opposition. It was a very comfortable win with the Dallas +4. Niners coming off 41-33 loss at Dallas, only the second team in the past 13 seasons that will have a losing record this season after losing the Super Bowl. Carolina went 6-10 in 2016. Bebsy, I talked to you about whether we wanted to go in on another, like a hedge fund deal with the Niners this year, and I'm so thankful that we didn't. And that
there was no way to predict $100 million worth of salary cap on IR.
No, but after such a tough, long year full of success, it's just not. We talk about buying low and selling high. And I think that's the reason why we sort of didn't pull the trigger. There's Sabino Anguano. We have not seen Sabino in a while. Man, it's been so long. In fact, I remember the last time you joined us, Sabino, you gave us Italy at +300 that cashed. Sabino in the house. Great to have you. So let's go back. So they had multiple turnovers in the last 8 games, longest such streak since 2008. 4 of the 7 Dallas scores were set up by turnovers. 5th came on an onside kick return. Mullins, 21-36, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He also fumbled. The 49ers are 2-6 in games that he started. Better came in after Mullins lost sensation in his elbow after being hit on the hand, not because of the interceptions. Mullins will undergo elbow surgery. He's done for the season. But Jimmy Garoppolo has been designated to return from injured reserve. That's not just for show. Is he starting this week?
No, I think C.J. Beathard is starting this week. I don't imagine Jimmy Garoppolo takes the field this week. They opened his practice window. I mean, it's a real bad look if they rush him out there and that leg isn't ready to go again and he has to come out. So especially the season's over. You're not putting him in there, whether he's the starter next year or not. I can't see them rolling him out there, not completely healthy. They even said they might play Kittle this weekend, which I think is just a mistake. As much as I love seeing that guy on the field, just shut him down for the year. Like, why risk anything at this point? I think C.J. Beathard is going to be at the helm. They signed Josh Rosen, and if he passes COVID protocols, he might actually be the backup against the team that drafted him this week. And listen, C.J. Beathard is – let's put it this way. Nick Mullins was starting over him. So that tells you what kind of a player C.J. Beathard is. The only thing C.J. is good at is taking an absolute beating and throwing the ball deep. That's one thing he does relatively well. So if C.J. Beathard's starting, I don't know. I might look at an Ayuk pass prop again, go back to that well and see if I can't even it out. But I cannot put any stock in them if Beathard is the starter.
David Sharp says, is it a Dwelly play if Beathard's in? That Dwelly play that you almost made was very, very sharp.
I know. I should have hit it. I hate myself for leaving. That was another thing I hated myself for staying off of, because he cashed that in one catch. But David Sharp, if that's available and low, I think it's a good look. You're absolutely right. Beathard does love his tight ends. He also loves holding on to the ball too long.
Okay, I am close to a double up fade on our Niners. Let's keep going. So that Jimmy G insight was very good. You know this team so well, and I enjoy capping all games with you, but especially these Niners games. Kendrick Bourne led receivers with 4 catches for 86 yards, 1 touchdown. Mostert ran 14 times for 68 yards before injuring his ankle, put on injured reserve. His season is over. Jeff Wilson ran 16 times for 60 yards, also suffered an ankle injury and is listed as questionable. Wilson's ankle's been, hobbling him for weeks now, and I can't take a prop on Wilson because of that, even though I couldn't. Your prop was so ballsy with Mostert and Wilson. I'm so glad that you smashed them both, because I was sitting there chewing my fingernails worrying about them getting hurt. Niners outgained the Cowboys 458 to 291, and that's what turnovers will give you, losses. Cowboys had no turnovers. Mostert left with an ankle injury. Oh, yeah, I've already said that he's done. Safety Jimmy Ward sustained a concussion late in the first. He's in concussion protocol. Defensive end Deion Jordan injured a knee. He's listed as questionable. Hronis Grasu, their center. Cornerback Jason Verrett. Safety Tavares Moore, all this is questionable. Hronis Grasu, center. I should have said their center, center. George Kittle. Yeah.
In the league.
George Kittle is pushing to be activated off injured reserve and play. He's been pushing hard, and I don't know why you would give him the opportunity, really.
George wants to play. It's not the coaches don't want him to play, but he's out there running around healthy. It's kind of hard for them to say you can't play, but
Vipers says Arizona open -3, but it's -5.5 now. Maybe missed the boat. I didn't know what the hell was going on with Jimmy G. I probably should have just called Bebsy, but there's 16 games.
I can't see Jimmy G starting. I suppose there is an outside chance that he does. I don't see it. It'll probably be Beathard. To me, this is going to be a props look again in this game, and especially the Kyler Murray rush prop, which is a well we haven't gone to for a while. But Kyler looked pretty healthy this week. He was running a little bit more. And if there is a team that struggles against mobile quarterbacks, it's the San Francisco 49ers. They do not contain well when they rush mobile quarterbacks. And I'm assuming that rush prop comes out around 50. And if it does anywhere near there, I'm going to take that Kyler Murray rush prop, because all running quarterbacks torch this Niners D because they play super aggressive. It's all gas, no brakes on the defense for them. And if you're a mobile quarterback, you can absolutely burn them. So that, look for that come game time.
Cardinals coming off 33-26 home win over the Eagles. Kyler Murray, 27-36, career high, 406 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Really seems like he's rolling. I don't have the number in front of me, but I believe he ran for 29 yards in the last game, so he still hasn't quite broken out, but I hear what you're saying. Broken out since that Dunlap hit that hurt his shoulder. DeAndre Hopkins, 9 passes for a season-high, 169 yards, 1 touchdown. Chase Edmonds ran 11 times for 47 yards. Kenyon Drake struggled, ran 10 times for 26 yards. Hassan Reddick and Dennis Gardeck continued to have breakout seasons. Reddick, career-high 11 sacks. Gardeck had 2 on Sunday, but he was carted to the locker room with an undisclosed injury. I don't know if any of you guys in the chat know what's going on with him, but I couldn't get any information. He's listed as questionable. Cornerback Patrick Peterson got called for 2 pass interference penalties on 1 drive. He got caught out of position multiple times. No one's afraid to throw at Patrick Peterson anymore. And he's just 30. Max Williams his ankle left near the end of the first half, didn't return. He's listed as questionable. Cornerback Robert Alford was placed on COVID injured reserve on Monday. Center Lamont Gaylord listed as out. Safety Jalen Thompson, guard Justin Pugh, linebacker Kyle Fritz are listed as questionable. Defensive end Jordan Phillips placed on injured reserve. This is a Cardinals double up spot, and I don't know exactly when to bet it. Obviously, I missed the boat. I didn't know what was going on with Jimmy G. If Jimmy G is in, I'll get a better line, and I still want to make the bet. And if he's out, for sure I'll get a worse line, and I should make it now. So you predict that Beathard will be behind center?
I think so. I can't see them rushing Jimmy G back for a meaningless game. I kind of agree with the fact that I think getting Arizona at 3 was the time to get them. I can see them somehow keeping this game close. But look, it's every week there's guys getting carted off the field for the Niners, and I don't know how much fire they're going to be playing with. I do think Kittle's going to be a big lift, and I'm with David Sharp. If Kittle does play, smashing his over yards is a good idea, especially with Beathard at the helm. So for me, it's going to be a props look and maybe a heavy props look in this game come Sunday. Obviously not going to double up on the running backs again because I just don't think that's even an option. But yeah, I mean, watch that line, Jimmy. If you can get it closer to 3, I could possibly see it being bet back down. But we'll see.
So your advice would be to wait?
I mean, what are you sitting at right now for it?
First half's at -3, full game's at -5, although there are 4s and 4.5s on the board. -5, bet 365. And the team total at FanDuel, because this total is going down. This total is dropping at this point.
Let's put it this way. The Niners have been abysmal as of late with Mullins at the helm. Their defense is playing very, very well, very admirably considering the turnovers and the injuries that they've had to endure. But CJ Beathard is worse than Nick Mullins. So take that for what you want.
Team total at 27 for the Cardinals.
Hey, Beathard does not protect the ball either. He will throw the shit out of that ball right into traffic.
I want the Cardinals.